Good morning, Year Fives. Welcome back, writers. Hope you had a nice night. It was great to see some of the amazing questions that you guys brainstormed yesterday. I would like to show you a few excellent examples right here from some mystery students. Look at all those questions that they brainstormed. Amazing. Great work, those people. And you might notice that they didn't just use the fact find further flip strategy the whole way through. They used it to get them started, and then they thought of interesting questions for themselves the rest of the way. And that's what I want you guys to do as well. So if you are stuck with the first four, the fact find further flip, keep on going and just brainstorming. You can keep using the strategy if you need to think of more questions, but otherwise you can just use it to get you started. Now, today I want to show you the second step of what we're doing. And the second step is this: to find answers. Yesterday you were asking questions. Today you are finding the answers. And here is a strategy. Get ready to write it down. First thing to ask when you are finding answers is this: who wrote this? And I want you to remember something like this. I wonder if you've ever been tempted to write something like a parent note from your parent, but is actually from you, to ask your teacher to do something for you. For example, parent signature, Mommy, heart, 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 heart. You'd be like, who wrote this? Definitely not Mummy. Or this one, Mrs. Clifton. Ronnie can bring his PSP, PlayStation Portable, to class all the time he wants to. He has my permission. I am his mum, and what I say goes. Signed, Ronnie's mum. Who wrote this? Dear Mrs. Somebody has a condition that makes it so when she does homework, it slowly kills her. Please do not send home any more homework. Signed, spelling error, and signature with a star? Probably not an adult. Who wrote this? And then we've got some weird answers where you're like, was this person even listening? Who wrote this? To change centimeters to meters, you take out centi. Genius. And last one, brainstorm verbs. What do you like to do with your friends and family? I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Oh man, I do want to know who wrote that. So there you go, Year 5. Those are some ways to remember to ask yourself, who wrote this? Because you need to make sure you're reading something written by someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Not someone who just signed their parent note and it was actually them, not their parent. Second part of this step, the second strategy, is I don't want facts, I want answers. I know Year 5s that you love to tell us the height of your animal is 130 centimeters. The weight is 73 kilograms. The foot width is 13 centimeters. But these are facts, and we don't want facts, we want answers. Because it would not be a very interesting, informative piece. It wouldn't really explain or inform very much if it just had facts like this. So, no facts please, just answers. Okay? So this is what it looks like, Year 5, when you have brainstormed your questions and you have made sure to make them really interesting using the fact find further flip strategy. And you should be getting some questions like these, which are really interesting ones. If you don't have questions like these, but you think your questions are more of the basic kind, then you still have some time today to brainstorm some extra questions. Because you are going to, on the Schoolbox task, choose the most interesting questions that you brainstormed yesterday. At least 10, which is why we wanted more questions from you. So you choose the most interesting questions. Could be 10, could be more. You're going to choose those questions, and then you're going to start your research. This is attached to the Schoolbox assignment. Research record, there you go. So you can print it if you want, or you can just draw up these 3 headers in your writing book, that's fine. So it's going to look like this when you actually start filling it out. You have your questions. These are your more interesting ones that you want to find out more about. And it says facts, but we don't want facts. We want answers, not just numbers and tiny little bits of information, but we want answers, like for questions where it says why. And importantly, you need to record the source. And you need to record the source because of the question, who wrote this? For example, you're not going to trust a source that says www.ilovebears.com. Bears are the best because I have a bear, and if you come to my farm, I will let you pat it for $100. Bears are the best. You are not going to get the information that is reliable from that person. Who wrote this? And this is also attached to the school box assignment. It's called the continuum of credibility. Credibility means whether you can believe someone or not, whether they're believable. Continuum just means a scale from one end to another end. The stuff that you don't trust: social media, blogs, personal websites like ilovebears.com, and especially advertising. Play this game. It's the best game ever invented. Sign up here for $12. Towards the other side, that is probably, almost certainly reliable, government websites, not-for-profits like charities. If you get it out of a book that is popular and has been in the library, that kind of stuff, that's reliable. And this is maybe what you guys will find more about, the news reports. That might be where you get more of your information. So definitely this side of the continuum is where you want to be finding out all of your information. Now, just to go back to the school box assignment, you can have today and tomorrow to research all the answers to your 10 questions, 10 plus questions, because we want high quality information. We don't just want facts. So please take your time and find out high quality answers. So basically what I've told you, remember to ask who wrote this, check the continuum of credibility, keep the record, use the example research record if you want to see what it looks like, but actually record your own in the blank one here, or draw up the same table in your writing book. Look at that, we thought of everything. And then upload your research record, filled out, to this assignment if you finish. But you can also have tomorrow, remember, today and tomorrow. And if you finish researching today, you can research answers for the questions that weren't in the top 10. So they may have interesting answers that you didn't realize about. Also put them on the research record and make sure they are high quality answers. We don't want facts, we want answers. Okay, thanks Year 5s. Let us know if you have any questions. Bye.